If cultural appropriation was giving birth right now, it would be the YG buildings. Instead of addressing the fact that like an idol did something wrong, they would like come up to Black K-pop fans and be like, that's what you deserve. Listen, rap, do something. They all anti-Black over there. Get in the booth. We need you in the booth. Y'all, where is the Black girl groups? Where is the Black boy groups? Like, y'all have got to get in the booth. We have to stop supporting these Korean groups. Y'all need to get in the booth. Y'all gonna do it better than them anyway. Get the booth. Get the booth. Hello, I'm here to have a very long and hard conversation, especially towards Black K-pop stans and the Black community about K-pop, about how it is inherently racist. Even Black K-pop stans should be incredibly ashamed. How I plan on going forward for here, addressing the Blackpink leaks, addressing G-Dragon, doing Not Like Us, even though if anybody, he's worse than Aubrey. If anybody is not like us, it is that man. It is that man. Young Posse existing is just anti-Black. It's just an insult to the Black community. Kiss of Life's minstrel show, cornbread, Negro antics, whatever type of, it was like anti-Black performance art. And Tyler Perry has nothing on that level of anti-Blackness, all right? Let's be clear. The entire industry, top to bottom, everyone is racist. Everyone is anti-Black. Everyone is exploiting the Black community. Everyone. Even my faves, ATs, whenever Hongjun had the braids, he came out, he apologized. He's the only idol I've ever seen properly apologize for their fuck shit, right? But it doesn't even matter because y'all were just crip walking and doing ice on your teeth, right? It's literally everybody. There are some artists like a Kiss of Life, like a Blackpink, etc., that are more like deliberate and hateful with it. But regardless, everybody's suspect. Everybody's anti-Black. Everyone. Let me be clear. Even NCT. If you've been following me on TikTok for years, you've seen me say multiple times, I'm never going to stand them. Look how goofy they dress, right? I could never deny the fact that I love their music. And then even when I think about songwriters behind the scenes, I would be like, oh, well, the same person who wrote songs for Cassie, wrote Boss, I would just make so many excuses, right? And I'm here to hold myself accountable. I'm here to call everything out. I'm here to discuss everything. I'm here to unpack everything. I'm here to think about how I can detoxify myself from K-pop, how I can support Black artists more, how we can extract our money and resources away from them. Even thinking about how many Black artists they've stolen from. Why hasn't there been a class action lawsuit? Like, I remember years ago listening to a Victim song and being like, is this Cardi B song? She's not Black, but just listen to me. There's so many times, like, Tyler, don't like you. Why did you let them slide? Like, at this point, Black artists need to be calling these people out for biting every single aspect of our culture and every single aspect. Like, it's not enough to admire and like the music, right? They have to like steal every aspect of your essence. Like, it's actually insane. Like it's kind of giving me Get Out vibes, low key. Like, it's getting too weird. And I also need to apologize to all the Black people who I would like be policing and be like, oh, don't wear the chopsticks in your hair and like learn about this culture and like, why don't you try this music and, why don't you hear them out? And like, not all. I used to make so many excuses on some, oh my God, stop the Asian hate. Oh my God, we need to support them. And I'm seeing everybody in the comments. I'm listening. I got you. They're like, well, that Korean lady, that little Black girl, or, look at how they treat us. Look at how Asians like were fundamental in getting rid of affirmative action. Look at how they vote. Look at how they carry themselves. Look at how they talk about us on podcasts. Like, why would you support any of them? And you know what? Everything you're saying to me, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. Like, there has to be like a huge shift, even within myself. And even whenever it comes to the people who I don't think are as like evil and nefarious as other like all like it's just got to be a cleansing altogether. It's all like it's all. Let me calm down. It's everyone. It's everywhere. It's everything because anti-blackness is just fundamentally baked into the infrastructure. Them not seeing us as human. Them mining us as a resource. Them, using our labor without appreciating, like whatever. It's all baked into it. And even when I'm like, oh, well, Jason's working with Babyface, or like this writer is getting paid, or like this sample's from a Black person. And you're thinking like, because Black people are allegedly getting money on the back end as choreographers, as songwriters, as producers, that's enough to make up for the fact that the forward-facing face of this is just like anti-blackness. Like it just is, like, bro, it just is. It is like there is no other way of processing it besides being a Black K-pop stan is a humiliation ritual, is a oxymoron. It does not make sense. We do not need to be supporting these people. We don't. There is no reciprocity. There is no mutual respect. We have to jump off the shit, bro. We should still be making commentary on this because it's our shit. We should be calling things out because it's literally our shit. Discuss and dissect things, call things out. But as far as like actively like pouring into these people, no, 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 no. No. I finally get it. I finally get it now. For so long, I would be like, what are people talking about? Like, keep K-pop Korean, keep K-pop Korean. K-pop is getting too Western. K-pop is getting too Western, right? Because literally, I've already made videos about this. Oh, how it's inherently been Black culture this entire time. How they've been copying us. How even all the way down to the fried chicken that they eat, it would not even exist without Black people, right? So I've already talked about this in detail. I was wrong. I was so wrong for telling people like, no, don't say that. Don't say keep K-pop Korean, da da da. No, like please keep K-pop Korean. Like get Black people out of your mouth. Like get rid of our AAVE, get rid of our outfits, get rid of everything. I want y'all to figure out how to do it Korean. Like I would love that. Please keep it Korean. Go take all that. Take it all. Veda. Stop stealing from Afro beats and stealing from Black choreographers. Just go away. Like literally go. No more samples, no more riffs, no more rip-offs, no more, like go. Get out of here. This video is gonna be all over the place. So you're gonna have to bear with me. Please grab a snack, sit down. I'm gonna be reacting to some videos. I'm also gonna be talking about some of the different things that people have asked me since this constant harassment this week, this constant anti-blackness coming from Korea this week. People are asking me like, are you gonna drop your collections? There are some collections I would like to drop, but there's no point because who is buying this mess in the middle of the Great Depression? Like who is spending money on this? A lot of the stuff, besides it just having sentimental value to me, it's utterly useless. So I don't perceive that being a realistic option, okay? People have also asked if liking K-pop as a Black person is self-hate. I don't think that I personally have self-hate. I can continue to like look into it. I think that the world wants me to hate myself. I think that Asian people, white people, like everybody's invested in me not liking myself, right? I don't think that I was enjoying this music as a form of self-hate, but would it be more self-loving for me to pour into Black artists, which I have been doing? I have always been Megan Thee Stallion stan, Normani, Victoria Monet, Like I've always listened to Black music. I never felt like listening to K-pop meant that I couldn't listen to Black music. I've never been super absolute in that way. I feel like since I also watch anime or cosplay or whatever, I've always been in spaces where not only was there anti-blackness, but like where Black people shouldn't be, So I would just be feeling like I'm in my own bubble, contained off, just enjoying the things that I enjoy, right? I understand that there might be people in this subgroup that would not like me or whatever, but I'm over here doing my own thing and curating my own network. But even that, like, I feel like even though K-pop and being a K-pop stan is like such a fun lifestyle, right? Like that's really how like it gets immersive for you. It's like literally an ecosystem. It's a lifestyle. The activities to do. There's so many right? So I just need to find things to subsidize the lifestyle, right? Like I need to find other things that are cute to collect. I need to find other events that I can go to. I need to go to other types of concerts. I just need to like diversify and spread my support and platform to places where it will actually be appreciated and valued. Anti-blackness is literally global. So in my mind, I'm like, they are anti-black, but they're ignorant. They don't know any better, And that's why you need situations like the Kiss of Life, like where they're doing this and they are literally have members that are from America. They've been all over the world. They literally know better. They were apologizing before it even happened. Everything was intentional. It was rage bait. It was racist. It was an attack. It just is what it is. It was meant to be hurtful. It was meant to be harmful. It empowers all of these very racist K-pop stans. Like inherently, I think also for me fully identifying that K-pop is inherently racist, looking at the fandoms and the people who are going to be in this comments calling me all types of black and ugly. Whatever you need to do to cope, sis. Whatever you need to do to cope. Thinking about how these comment sections are, thinking about the types of petty things that K-pop idols will come out and apologize for. They'll come out and apologize for allegedly dating. They'll come out and apologize for vaping. They'll come out and apologize for, making a silly little gesture or something like that. But whenever it comes to offending their international audience, it's radio silent. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about black dollars. And that's why we shouldn't care, right? Because remember, whenever Target was like, I don't like DEI, I don't like black people, right? Don't come over here. Don't come in here. They don't care. And that's why we shouldn't care. Just like Target said, we don't like DEI, we don't like black people, don't come in here. And then we were just like, okay. And we've watched their stocks plummet. I feel like there needs to be that moment for K-pop. They only want Korean and white support. Cool. Good. That's all that should be there. Like we need to fall all the way back. We need to fall all the way back outside of criticizing them. Girl, monetize your platform and criticize them. That's it. But I realize a lot of the fans of these groups, not only is it so important for them to defend the racism and gaslight you, because they're also like racist and they engage in the same types of things, right? And they also look at black people as subhuman and, feel empowered by these types of behaviors and like want to feel like they're above somebody, which girl, okay, right? Also, they're in every single comment section of a black woman's video talking about being hurt or talking about being frustrated with all of the different racist things that these idols are doing. They're windmilling in the comments, not because they actually care about the situation or even want to hear you out. They are energy vampires. I say that to say I'm blocking hoes on site in this comment section. Like, I want to hear from black women and actual allies. I don't care. But you're so ugly and your fave could never, fuck. Drag my faves. I don't care. I'm not defending any idol. I'm not defending any Asian person. Like they are not in any type of way trying to educate themselves about black culture. I'm not going to keep making and forcing black people to come to the table knowing that there won't be any reciprocity. So like, whatever, I don't care. A lot of these things, not only that the fans are doing, but also the idols, is like to siphon energy off of us, is to use us for clickbait, is to get reactions from us, is to get engagement from us. And I'm like always trying to pick and choose like whether something's worth giving my energy, giving my time. Like your time, your energy is so valuable, right? And it's like, I have to be so careful about where I allocate the resource that is my attention, my energy, my passion, my love, etc. I think in some situations it was clearer to see, and you would think like, oh no, it's just within that vacuum, like a YG artist being racist. Like, I feel like the inherent inception of Blackpink, like the idea of Elisa, etc., like is cultural appropriation. Like that is like literally like if cultural appropriation was giving birth right now, it would be the YG building. So it's like in some ways, that's why whenever their audition tapes come out, I'm like not even hesitating listening to them say all those different slurs and stuff, right? The real issue, or like where it becomes absolutely so creepy, is them copying all of like our mannerisms and like trying to do our accents and trying to like we're talking about someone trying to skin you and wear you, but white. Do you see what I'm saying? Or Asian, but you know, the whole point of it is like that it's literally a Black person, but as light as possible. That's literally the whole entire point. I also saw this girl and she was trying to compliment New Jeans and saying that, oh, well, they love the internet. They love, you know, SWV, da da da. And everybody jumped on her. They were like, no, it's not cultural appreciation. Y'all will just take crumbs. Y'all will just be happy about anything. Of course, they're listening to Black music. Look at them. And at first, I wanted to be like a little bit protective of her because I was like, she's young. She doesn't mean anything negative by it. And you do want people listening to Black music. Of course, girl, everybody is. Like, let me be clear. Though everyone was being very mean and aggressive when explaining this to her. And this is the thing that would like turn me off from having a lot of these conversations. It's because like, instead of addressing the fact that like an idol did something wrong, they would like come up to Black K-pop fans and be like, that's what you deserve. Damn, bitch. Like, why are you like getting off on us going through something like this? Like, why are you so aggressive about why are you throwing it in our face that we're like dealing with microaggressions or dealing with racism? Like, I don't know why it's like a gotcha moment on the fans instead of you just dragging the idols that are wrong, like, right? So that's where I was coming from. But they are actually very right. Like, we should never applaud a fish for swimming, right? We should never be shocked or flattered whenever they have Black women in the music video or, you know, POC in the music video. You shouldn't be shocked or flattered because we should be there because the shit wouldn't even exist without us. Like, so let that go. We shouldn't be shocked or flattered whenever they're reposting a aezhuh song or honestly trying to bite or steal from a aezhuh song. Like, we should never be flattered by any of this. We should never be flattered by being quote unquote like acknowledged, because honestly, we don't need the acknowledgement because we know whose homework they're copying off of. We know who the blueprint is. We already know they are in basements studying everything that we do in Black America. So it's like, honestly, going off of stereotypes and World Star at that and just being absolutely very offensive, very rude, perpetuating stereotypes, being absolutely hateful, refusing to hire Black people on the team that would make sure that these things would be portrayed in some sort of sensible way, right? So it's just like, don't feel flattered by any of it. I remember there was like appreciation threads after the Super Bowl of all of these idols that were listening to Kendrick and like dancing like him and walking around like him. And oh my God, he likes Kendrick. Oh my God, da da da. And it's like, just clout chasing, just siphoning energy from that moment. Not actually caring about the music at all, not genuinely listening at all, just slapped it on an Instagram post. Like, none of it is authentic. Nothing about K-pop is authentic, which was something that I liked about it. Like, the celebrities here, they are wild, but at least you know that you can't trust them and that they ain't shit. Okay, like, they would be putting on these very like manicured and perfected personas in the K-pop space, and it just doesn't translate well outside of like a K-pop stan, a super engaged K-pop stan. Like, I already know they're fake. I already know it's a fantasy. I already know it's a mirage, which is what I like about it. I'm just looking at this vessel. It's not a like real person, and like the way that Megan Thee Stallion is, where like we watched her go through raw and visceral things, and her being so transparent about her feelings. Like, they're not gonna go on live and be like very vulnerable with you, right? It has its pros and its cons, but at the end of the day, nothing about, even whenever they are praising a Black artist, and this is coming from somebody who was like, oh my God, Jackson Wayne said he loved Brandy, he loves good music, da da da. He probably don't even listen to her. He probably doesn't. I at this point, it's all fake. It's all a facade. It's all lies. It's all clickbait. Just listen to the song. Matter of fact, listen to the CD. Don't even listen on Spotify. Listen to the CD, so it's not even counting, and it just did. Like, this is what it's coming to. This is what it's coming to. I'm gonna be listening to the music on somebody else's account. I'm out. I just want to say, being a K-pop stan was so fun because it's like romanticizing every aspect of your life, right? But the reason why they did that, and the reason why they had merch for everything from your desk at work to your backpack to your kitchen to your everything, and try to make it a very immersive experience, and constantly like pretend like the idols aren't dating so you could feel like you had a chance, or, go on live every week, or da da da. Like, the reason why those things were constantly happening and trying to like infuse itself into every aspect of your life. Girl, just go play an atonement game. I'm just saying, thank God I found love in these space. Problematic, probably. They're still made by Asian people. They probably still hate me. Look at how they allow the Black characters to blend into the background. So, yeah, but still, as far as something becoming so part of your like daily life and like always give you these little small doses of dopamine, we can find that somewhere else, is what I'm trying to say. I'm still trying to process Kiss of Life and the Negro potluck. Like, that was just so infuriating and degrading, and just shows the way that they view Black women, right? And the way that my friend was getting windmilled, even by allegedly Black K-pop stans, in her comments, because she used to like Kiss of Life. Womp, womp, womp. They're embarrassing, girl. They're embarrassing. We got egg all in our face today, right? So she's like Kiss of Life. Please buy her collection, by the way. Please buy my friend's collections. I know one of y'all racists is watching it. Buy my friend's collection. Listen, you don't like Black people, right? You don't like Black people, right? So I don't think that you racist K-pop stan would want that Black girl having Kiss of Life photo cards. So you should buy them from her at whatever price that she sets. Like, hear me out, because then she won't be able to have it. You don't like Black people to have anything. Think about it. Think about it. Come on. I'll put her at. I will put her at in the bio. Please buy my friend's collection. And also, if you want to buy some K-pop stuff from me, let me know. As long as you're not a scammer or weirdo or whatever. I have all kind of things. Stray Kids. I have so much stuff over there. Oh my God, it's so embarrassing. Oh my gosh. I will sell everything except for jehnuhsuhs, my perfume collection, and my Ulsan collection. I'm sorry. I cannot let those go. You do not know what I went through. You do not know what I went through to get those. Everything. Matter of fact, I'll sell you this desk as well, because I know so many people, they're just so infatuated with my K-pop desk. I will sell it all. I'm going to switch over to the second half of this video, just me kind of reacting to some people's commentary on these different situations. Also, I really do want to know from actual Black K-pop stans, what are you doing going forward? Are you keeping your collections? Are you collecting? Are you still listening? How are you engaging with them? Are you still going to be spending $800 to go and see these people? Like, why? How are you processing all of these K-pop stans being so invested in belittling you and talking over you? How do you feel, and how are you processing the constant hatred that you get, obviously from the Black community, which some of it in some ways is justified, and some of it is they don't like anything like out of the norm, any type of alternative person. Like, I've been getting judged since I was a wee little yacht. Okay, I'm gonna always be judged by the Black community. I don't want no kids. I'm a cat lady. I got all these weird drawings in my house. Like, I'm already cooked. It's too late for me. Is there hope for you? Is there hope for you? Is there some way for you to eventually receive some sort of acceptance and love from the Black community? I only really care about how weird Black girls, nerdy Black girls perceive me, alternative Black girls perceive me. But still, it gets to a certain point, and at the end of the day, I'm a Black woman before I'm a K-pop stan, a cosplayer, a whatever, okay? So if I have to insulate myself and separate myself from places where I'm going to literally be constantly harassed, then it's just what it is. Bye. Well, yeah, I really want to hear from Black K-pop stans how they're processing this. Also, I know that you see there is a lot of how would I say this? I don't want to say the C word. There's like a lot of Candace Owens type K-pop stans, right? That just inherently like hate anything Black, right? And are in our comments talking over us. Even the Black woman, oh my God, there was a Black girl, I just sent it to my friend. Sorry, this situation was not funny. Where she was just like, how could Jenny do this to me? And I'm like, you're like way more shocked than I was expecting. Oh my God. Like, they were already gripping I just thought she loved Black people. I thought she loved Black music. I'm like, no, she was just stealing from you, sis. What are you talking about? Like, she was like, I had to send that right to my face. I was like, whoa. I don't know about all that. Like, that one I saw from a mile away, so bro, that blew me. Hold on, I was like, it's really not that shocking. It's not that shocking. It's really not that shocking. Like, how you act around, like, disappointing. I could have worked with you there. Shocking. But like, well, she just had a song with Doechii. This is why we should just be streaming Doechii solo. Please, somebody buy me the Alligator Bites Don't Heal vinyl as reparations. Like, please, if there is a Asian or white person watching this, please buy me that vinyl as reparations. Since I need to change my room around, I would love to have that vinyl. I'm gonna head to the reaction portion of this. Bear with me. Never done this before, but I just don't want to only put the videos playing on the screen. I am going to put some just playing on the screen, but I also wanted to have some that I was reacting to so you can kind of see my facial expression, because in so many ways, I don't totally disagree with a lot of these people dragging these idols and also dragging Black K-pop stans. So let's air out the clip.
Why I don't get on other Black people seriously. Like, I understand why they're like, why are you a K-pop fan? Like, as somebody who's been a K-pop fan for 12 years, they be on some bullshit. It'd be crazy, because then the fans be racist too.
As fuck.
Like, I didn't forget when non-Black N- fans started sending Black people pictures of lynched Black bodies. Like, that's how much they want to show, one, that they think Black people are like the dirt of the earth, but two, how much they don't care about you or your feelings or your cultural artifacts. Like, people will say, oh, these people want to be Black so bad. No, they don't.
When it comes to the racist fans, the shock is not the fact that the fans are incredibly racist. The issue is the idols, the companies, etc. They see all these different things happening and they allow it. Like, they allow us to be berated. They allow us to be persecuted. They allow us to be mistreated. They allow us to be harassed. They allow us to be harangued. Like, that's it. Like, so many artists come out all the time and they're like, hey, even Beyonce be like, telling her, hey, fall back, calm down, stop. Cardi B tell her, fall back, calm down, stop. Okay? It's not that they're trying to be Black. It's about stealing every aspect of us and our culture, it is weird and it is creepy and it is like uncomfortable and it is strange. It's like, again, if you hate Black people so much, stop exploiting us as a resource. Like, stop copying the things that's fine. That's fine. You do not have to like Black people. Then leave us alone. Like, that's the disconnect that I'm having here. That is the disconnect that I'm having here. You don't have to like Black people. You don't. You don't. Stop copying our mannerisms. Put the cornbread down. Put the collard greens down. Put the grills down and get your own damn personality. That's fine. Like, bro, go. Like, this is the issue that I'm having right now. Nobody's like trying to force these people to like Black people or like Black culture. Literally leave them, like, leave us alone. Like, leave Black Americans alone. That's fine. That's fine. That's not even the issue. It's just weird at this point.
They do not want to be Black. They will send you lynch pictures of Black people hanging from trees. They do not want to be Black. They have fun. They want to play. They want to do everything without any type of consequences, without anybody saying anything. Like, that is what it is. Don't mention anything culturally significant because they will do everything in their power to delegitimize you and whatever you're talking about. The incident of the GOT7 members wearing the Delta jackets and explaining the cultural significance of that. But so many people were just like, we don't care. I don't care that it's significant to you. Doesn't matter if there's any cultural significance. It's just a jacket to us. You need to calm down. It's a non-issue. It has nothing to do with anything. It's ridiculous. And it's like, yeah. Par the course. Exactly how it always is. We see y'all singing Britney. We never see y'all singing Celine Dion. We never see y'all singing fucking Miley Cyrus. But it's always fucking Brian McKnight or TLC or something blackety fucking black. If Travis Scott or Kendrick Lamar started wearing hanbok in their videos or live at their fucking shows, do you know what would happen to them? Do you know what the South Koreans would do if they saw them wearing hanbok?
I don't know. What would they do? I'm not being funny. What would they do? They're calling them slurs and belittling them anyway. Like, they're going to drag me for this video. They're going to bully Black people. Like, I'm not even being funny. I really don't know, because I feel like no one is willing to educate each other. I don't think that anyone's willing to find a common ground. I don't think that anyone is going to stop like, iShowSpeed is in China right now, and this is separate, but still, he has been like showing off China in such a positive way. He's been nothing but respectful in China, and he's still like getting called all kind of names, being mistreated, getting bouquets with cotton. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like even whenever you are trying to be genuine, which in so many ways I've approached the table earnestly, wanting to learn, with curiosity, with kindness, with compassion, and still has been maligned and mistreated, right? So I'm wondering, like, if you are going to be mistreated, if you are going to be attacked regardless, like, what is the alternative?
And be like, yeah, that birthday theme idea, it hit. What? I have been involved in the K-pop industry for 15 years. Started listening when I was about 14 years old. I was ignorant at 14 years old. Yes, I will admit that. I'm sure a lot of us were very ignorant at 14 years old. We let a lot of shit slide when we were 14 years old because we were more about what was happening in the moment and the vibe. We didn't give a fuck about any of that shit. I can't speak for everybody, but speaking for me and the people that I grew up with in the 2010s, yes, a lot of shit. We let a lot of shit slide. In 2025, at 28 years old, I'm not about to sit here and try to understand and show grace to K-pop idols or these entertainment.
Anybody who does not want to show grace anymore, you're absolutely valid in that. And like, I see people, they're making videos, they're clout chasing, and they're like, oh my God, no, my Kiss of Life collection, they're white, my Kiss of Life collection, oh my God. Oh, whenever you've spent so much money, but they've done something so terrible, and you already know They're not going to stand in solidarity with us. They're not going to support us. They just clout chasing. They just trying to get views. Okay. Whatever you decide to do and however you decide to react and however you feel emotionally in this moment, you're absolutely valid. You don't need to get distracted and have people gaslight you out of your very valid frustrations.
No, I'm speaking for the Black people only because that's the experience that I live and I will continue to live. Entertainment, sports, all of that shit. We've been the blueprint from the fucking beginning. So am I surprised that K-pop idols, anytime they want to sing a cover to a song, it's a Black artist? We never see y'all singing Britney. We never see y'all singing Celine Dion. We never see y'all singing fucking
Please do.
Miley Cyrus. But it's always
It's
fucking Brian McKnight or TLC or something blackety fucking black. But when we ask y'all to fucking respect us, it falls on deaf ears. Right? It falls on deaf ears. I'm 28 years old. I'm a Black woman before I'm a fucking K-pop fan. I don't give a fuck if the whole industry collapses.
Please do.
I don't give a fuck. There isn't an excuse for any of the shit that has gone on. Yes, I will apologize for my ignorance at a young age for allowing so many people to get away with shit. After school, did a music video where they were wearing Native American headdresses. And at the time, I was like, oh, this is a cool music video. Not once did I think, oh, wow, that's ignorant. You should not be wearing that. Not once. And I will admit that. At 28 years old, in 2025, there's no fucking excuse for it. I don't give a fuck about the entertainment companies.
The issue is they know. Like, the issue is they literally know. Like, there is no more, years ago you could have made an excuse that they just don't know anything about Black people. They don't know anything about America. They don't know. They do. They do. They do. Every other day, they are announcing another tour in America. They know that they make money here. They wanted to infiltrate stores like Target, like Barnes & Nobles, etc. They know that there's a market for K-pop here. They know that this is a diverse, but they know. They know. They are looking out into the audience and seeing Black and people, like, they know, girl. They know. Hang it up.
This is for the K-pop people. If you're not the K-pop people, keep scrolling. So I'm a digital marketer, right? And also a K-pop fan of the past 15 years. I'm talking my first concert was the Wonder Girls when they came to Atlanta type of fan. And I want to make it very clear that the reason why these K-pop celebrities are never going to be propelled to the heights of US celebrities like Billie Eilish and Cardi B and Taylor Swift and Beyonce.
They don't deserve it.
They are not going to ever be internationally PR trained because they do not care. They keep making massive mistakes that completely disrespect the cultures of the people who they're pretty much blatantly stealing their style, music, swagger from, and mocking those cultures while disrespecting them in the most ridiculous ways. I say this as someone who has to regularly PR train my clients, and these are like multi-million-dollar companies. The kind of PR training that they receive as Korean pop idols is very specific to Asia. So they're pretty much trained to appeal to the sensibilities of a very conservative Asian audience, of being very demure, very mindful, very reserved. However, this comes off as extremely inauthentic to international audiences when you have this persona that's very like, oh, I can do no wrong, and then you go on and start rapping about getting bitches and making money. Can you imagine if Cardi B went on a radio show and she was just kind of like, yeah, I know that I was like rapping about robbing men, but in actuality, I've never even touched a man. It's just very hard to sell that bad bitch persona when you literally let your manager tell you what you can and cannot eat. Don't let you use your own cell phone that you spent your own money on unless they say it's okay. And like, if you're even caught within a spitting distance of a man, that's a huge scandal. That's not going to work in an audience that values authenticity and cultural awareness. So when you make a massive mistake, like accidentally being blatantly racist to an entire
accident
of people that have propelled your music and the blueprint for your music, you're not you're cut. You're cut.
Also, whenever it comes to, because you see people gaslighting whenever it comes to Blackpink and be like, oh, that was years ago, da da da. I hope that every time Kiss of Life does anything, people throw these pictures in this live stream in their face. Like, to infinity and beyond. I hope that 70 years from now, they're still bringing it up.
Let's talk about your little upstage.
Could you imagine if the girls from Flow or like Glorilla and her friends put on Handbox and painted their skin yellow and said, oh, we're having a Korean birthday party? That would be weird as fuck, right? Okay. If you are comfortable as a professional pop star in the entertainment industry being publicized, being anti-black, doing digital blackface, saying nigga, that means your culture is fucked up. The same way how when those people from Dancing with the Stars and these designers in the West will do blackface, it's because they're racist and white, and it's okay to be racist and white. So I feel quite comfortable saying, what the fuck is wrong with Koreans? Why are you so fucking obsessed with disrespecting specifically Black American people? It's bizarre. I don't want to hear about chopsticks or stop Asian hate anymore. Stop African American hate. What's wrong with y'all? These girls had a whole nigga-themed birthday party. Do you understand? These girls traveled the world.
Girl.
Oh, they're Korean, they're Korean. Half of them grew up in America and Australia, France, and then they're also pop stars. They traveled the world. They see more of the world than you do. There's no excuse. And you know what's crazy? The actual talented girls that can sing and actually dance, New Jeans, they would never do no dumb shit like this. My girl Kim Lip from Luna.
Hold on. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Listen, I really like his video. At this point, I would never say never. Okay. I like his video, and I'm about to play even more videos that I enjoyed or that I took something away from or that I think you need to hear, etc. Right? But I'm gonna have to stop you right there. I don't want to jump out the window and say what anybody won't do. Oh my God. The same way you be like, oh no, my man would never, and then he turns around and nevers. I'm just saying, don't say what these K-pop idols will not do, because it's almost like you're summoning it. Hold on. Listen, I'll be scrolling, and then all of a sudden I see New Jeans cutting up, and I'm just gonna think back to this video and be like, you said they would never. I'm not sticking my neck out for anyone. Mind you, I have clowned my face before. Please, the way that I have literally laughed, giggled, joked about the whiplash hairstyles for them. They gave Jehun gel dreads or something, whatever that was. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, most of these K-pop stylists need jail time. Lock them up. A lot of these stylists, especially from YG and SM, but it extends past that because hype. But specifically YG and SM, a lot of these stylists need jail time. Under the jail, immediately. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 under the jail. Oh my God, the ending of that just made me laugh. My girls would never. New Jeans. I got into it with the last video. And I don't even have beef with New Jeans. The problem was the fandom that was like, no, everybody's copying them. Everyone's copying them. Everyone's copying New Jeans. New Jeans invented dance. They invented singing while dancing. They invented it. They did it. And girl, now you make me have to. New Jeans fans crash out in every single comment section accusing everyone and their mother of copying New Jeans makes absolutely no sense to me. Especially as a Black American, everyone's copying them. Everyone. Eyelid, Twice, LE SSERAFIM, Destiny's Child, Flow. Everybody's copying them. Yes, no. A girl group, that's never happened before. Y2K music, that's never happened. What? Singing? No, New Jeans invented that. And it's what are y'all talking about? People like New Jeans are just TLC's sons. It's just, we relax. A part of the reason why K-pop stans are super insufferable, not only because they're there just windmilling and fighting for their lives to talk over Black women, but also just them not having diverse music tastes. It makes them talk out of their ass. Oh, it's so insufferable. It's so annoying. Listen, while we're on the topic, we need more Black girl groups, okay? Tell them to lock back in. Tell them to lock back in. I need some people to stand. Okay, please, we need some more Black girl groups. Like, everybody got to stop rapping over here so much and start singing again. How do you think I ended up wrapped up with NCT? Vocals, singing, harmony. Listen, y'all got to start singing and harmonizing over here again. Please, please, please. I do not want to support those people anymore. Please, get in the stew. I'm begging. I am begging. Get in the studio. Get in the booth. Get in the booth. Get in the booth. Girl groups, boy groups, especially if you Black. Get in the booth. Get in the booth. Get in the booth. I can't be supporting these people anymore. Get in the booth. Get in the booth immediately. We need you. We need you. Listen, rap, do something. They all anti-Black over there. Get in the booth. We need you in the booth. Y'all, where is the Black girl groups? Where is the Black boy groups? Like, y'all have got to get in the booth. We have to stop supporting these Korean groups. Y'all need to get in the booth. Y'all gonna do it better than them anyway. Get in the booth. Get in the booth. Y'all need to get in the booth. I'm telling you. Y'all need to get in the booth and not a bunch of cuss words and all this extra stuff. Like, we need some love songs. We need something to dance to. We need some dances that are not annoying, like TikTok dances. Like, we need some smooth stuff. We need y'all to bring back your listen, the soul. We need the rhythm. We need the good samples again. Like, please dethrone them immediately. Get in the booth. Get in the booth. We don't need the motherfuckers. Get in the booth. Get in the booth. Come on. Like, woo. All right. I am on the road. I am on the road to detoxifying myself and kind of removing a lot of K-pop off of my playlist and off of my timeline. What are the alternative Black girls going to be hyperfixating on next? Where are we going? We put stuff on. We are movements. We can do some other things. Like, what's our next wave? What is our next move? Let's go. I am not joking when I say I need another girl group to hyperfixate on. Like, honestly, Chloe and Halle dropping the ball. That hurt me. Y'all don't even worry. Don't even get me started, bro. That hurt me. That one stinged. That one stinged. I'm sorry. I love them together. I don't care for them solo. It's so crazy because my first video on this page, when I actually started to try, I know it looks a mess. Look at how much my editing has improved in 1 month. My God. But I was talking about the downfall of K-pop, and it's so crazy. It's so crazy because I was saying things like how cultural appropriation or like their behaviors and things like that were going to ultimately affect it. Didn't know this conversation was going to boomerang around this fast. The K-pop industrial complex does need to be humbled. We do need to fall back from supporting them. We do need to separate ourselves from these Korean and white fans that are obsessed with being racist to us. Like, full stop. You have to block these people. You cannot engage with these people. You cannot like try to talk them out. Like, just like dealing with any other narcissist, just cut them off. Like, the attention is what they want. They want to continue to have access to our culture without any type of criticism, without any type of accountability, without any type of credit, etc. Leave them motherfuckers where they at. Full stop. Drag them, judge them, call it out, block people, and dip. Please, please, please like, comment, and share this. They Black K-pop stan. We do need to have this conversation. It is a hard conversation. I know we're very emotional right now, and we're all very like frustrated, and we're just mad that everywhere we go, we're constantly being mistreated, and people make it their entire personality to be anti-Black and especially like to display misogynoir, and it is exhausting. And we do need to like be there for each other, provide community, have these hard conversations. I'm not going to be like dismissive of you and talk over you and be nasty to you, and oh my god, like other people, how could you ever have liked K-pop? How could you ever? You know, it's like, okay, it's just not productive. It's not productive. Okay, that's just not productive. We can talk about why, in general, so many people have fallen for the okie doke. It's like, okay, K-pop was my L, right? K-pop was my L, but some of y'all was listening to Post Malone. Listen, because we're talking about culture vultures and letting people jump on like black aesthetics and then run off on the plug, right? It's not just K-pop stans that this is happening to. Don't support K-pop, and also don't support people like Post Malone. Like, both. Maybe right now I'm giving Sabrina Carpenter a pass, but pretty much anybody, if the aesthetics in the music starts being a little too blackety, I'm gonna hold on. What's going on here? What's going on? Thank you so much for watching, and please check out these other creators. Everybody will be linked below. Let me know what you think. Not all of them I necessarily agree with. I do think that some people are like very harsh in their tone, but at the end of the day, some of these folks is a little harsh, but I still liked and I still shared it because at the end of the day, I understand what they mean and I understand the message, and they're not wrong to be frustrated with the Korean community. They're not wrong for being protective of Blackness and Black culture and Black identities and Black music and Black art. Like, listen, if you came out and you were windmilling and you were mad because of Blackpink or whoever and G-Dragon running around talking about some not like us, girl, what the girl, what? Okay, but if that infuriated you, if that made you mad, if you're frustrated with people for listening to K-pop, if you're frustrated with, you know, these K-pop idols, if you're frustrated with this entire industry, this entire, you know, K-pop industrial complex of anti-blackness, you're valid. I also want to say it's not lost on me that Janet Jackson is going viral on TikTok right now. We miss like fun, pop, eccentric, you know, quirky Black girl music. Like, it doesn't all have to be like hypersexual and about relationships and about struggle love and about, you know, being a side chick, struggle. Like, damn. Can I just have some cute shit to dance to? Can I get a Black girl version of Charlie XCX 360? What? Can I get some non-struggle? Can I get some EDM from Black people? Can I get some soul? Can I get some music that's not just a sample? Can I get some fresh vibes to dance in this procession to? Please.
그래. 자기야. Wait, who's that? Who's that? Come out. Wait,
We got to draw some lines. This shit getting out of hand.
I'm not done talking about Kiss of Life because it's really throwing me. Y'all had enough sense to get on Bubble beforehand and ask your fandom not to leave after this. So you knew it was wrong. You knew it was wrong. You knew it was weird. You knew it was stupid. You knew it was offensive. You knew it was disrespectful. Like, you knew you shouldn't have been doing that. There were so many steps y'all had to take, and at no point did anybody stop and be like, y'all, maybe we shouldn't do this. If we have to get on Bubble and ask our fans, please don't leave, maybe we should come up with something different to do for Julie's birthday. I don't know. So then y'all get up there looking dumb, sounding dumber, and then have the nerve to pull up this picture and say, oh yeah, this is the theme of the party. This is our inspiration. Theme? You know, superhero, Marvel, that's a theme. You know what I'm saying? Y2K is a theme. Harry Potter, magic is a theme. Great Gatsby is a theme. You have all these actual different themes to choose from, and that's what you go with? Then you have the people trying to act real stupid, talking about, oh, it's 90s. It's a 90s theme. It's a 90s hip-hop theme. 90s?
You can do 90s. 90s don't mean nigga. On the topic of cultural appropriation, let's talk about XG and Kiss of Life. I think my mutual WDC said it best when he said XG was tiptoeing the line of cultural appreciation and cultural appropriation with their merch line, including that hat that was very similar to a do-rag. I've had followers and mutuals alike ask me how I feel about an Asian group using black aesthetic but paying black people to make that happen for them. And I would just like to tell y'all that this is a very scary line to walk, because just because someone is paying black people to give them the proper aesthetic because it's going to be done well by the people of that culture doesn't necessarily mean they understand the culture, care about the culture more than its aesthetic, and honestly making a mockery of it. This brings me to Kiss of Life, who just did a live yesterday making a whole mockery of what they thought of as black culture. And if you just see the clips of it, you'll understand that it really is a lack of respect for black people. As I said in my last video, you can tell when someone actually appreciates the culture and cares what black people think and actually want to learn about the culture versus those who just want it for the aesthetic.
K-pop has profited off of black people and black culture since its inception. From production techniques to choreography to aesthetics, you name it, it's probably been taken and in many cases bastardized. I never take K-pop purists seriously, the ones who say keep the K in K-pop, take the West out. The West has always been K-pop. Even songs that are stereotypically K-pop sounding, like Me Gustas Too by G-Friend, employ techniques that originated in the black community. So, Tinashe, the recent Blackpink leaks just further prove what many black people and I have been saying. The black community has been the blueprint. Here we have pre-debut Blackpink performing to Tuan. Idols and K-pop companies have been obsessed with Tinashe, especially during this period in 3rd gen, kind of early 4th gen K-pop. She lived rent-free in their brains. A K-pop fact I like telling you K-pop stans is that Tinashe has had her work stolen by the K-pop industry. The producers for a K-pop group, Daya, took Tinashe's Superlove. Yeah, they changed lyrics into Korean, but they kept the sound, they kept the aesthetic. By the way, if you have the opportunity to see Tinashe live, do it. It was life-changing. The black community has always been the blueprint, and yeah, there are K-pop fans who will continue to deny this, but it's important to circulate this knowledge, to circulate this history for those people who don't know but are willing to learn.
As a black K-pop fan, I'm gonna say this once. Y'all don't care about black people. Y'all do not care about black people. Korea, K-pop, every country outside the US does not give a fuck about black people. K-pop fans only care about slurs so they can use it as a gotcha moment for their favorites. I've been a K-pop fan since like 2011, and I was like a minor back then. And even then, I understood that K-pop is anti-black. The world is anti-black. I'm consuming this music, I'm consuming Korean music just because of the music. The structures, the businesses, the idols, literally the entire K-pop vehicle is just like a conduit for black culture, and it's not even like an appreciation of black culture. It's just like they're just putting on the costume of black culture because it's popular, because it's trendy, but they really don't care about the people who popularized it. They don't care about the black folks. They don't care about the black creatives who struggled and fought so hard to have their voices be heard, and then just to be reduced down to like a fucking do-rag or a bandana. Like, bitch. So like, I'm never gonna take K-pop seriously. I just like the music. The idols, the millionaires, the entertainment, everything, that's all trash. That's all anti-black. Like all of the, and this is like extending beyond K-pop, that so many cultures use and abuse black culture, black American culture, and have their own words to associate with the anti-blackness. Not associate, they just like have their own words to be anti-black. So it's very ironic. It's very ironic that y'all are parading around here praising somebody for their rapping skills, knowing damn well that they be saying slurs in 5 different languages to indicate that somebody's black. Also, let's touch on the fact that like someone isn't old enough to understand the words that they're saying. I don't believe those. I don't believe any of those theories. There's an age where you are old enough to understand what you don't understand. If there's a word in a book or a word that you see in your day-to-day life, why not research it? When I was like a teenager and a kid and I didn't understand a word or didn't even know if something was a slur or not, I wouldn't just go and say it. I don't care if my favorite celebrity said it, I'd go research it. So the fact that these idols are minors saying these words that they don't understand in languages they don't understand, I don't think that's an excuse. You can always research it. Like, the entire industry is anti-black. Their entire system's anti-black. I'm always just going to be like, you know what, yeah, the music is cute, but I'm never going to take you seriously as a people. I'm never going to take you seriously as a music genre when you don't even appreciate black culture enough to give them shout outs. That you always pull this shit.
Kiss of Life is never gonna come back from this. Blackpink is never gonna come back from this. Yes, they will. For sure they're gonna come back from it, and it's gonna be all completely fine. I've seen K-pop companies force idols to apologize for dating someone, apologize for waving their own country's home flag. I've watched companies force people to apologize for being feminists. And yet, time after time, we see companies being completely silent when their idols are being outwardly racist. I think their whole philosophy is, oh, if we ignore it, then everybody's just gonna forget about it, so we don't have to take accountability, it'll just blow over in a few weeks. These idols keep being racist, they keep avoiding accountability, and they're showing all the other people that, hey, I got away with this, so you can too. When those videos of Blackpink leaked of them saying the N-word, I saw a lot of obviously rightfully negative reactions, but I was astonished by the amount of positive reactions or just people not holding them accountable. When it's someone else, it's, oh, they're racist and they can never come back from this, but when it's somebody you like, suddenly it's they were young and they didn't know back then, the word was just used casually, who cares? And look, I'm not black myself, so what I will say about that is if you as a non-black person said that word 5, 10, 15 years ago, you should still be held accountable for it. The only reason you as a non-black person was saying that word was because you knew it was wrong and you got a kick out of it, therefore you should be held accountable for doing something you know was wrong. And if you don't know what happened to Kiss of Life, they basically had a birthday party live stream for one of their members. I'm not really familiar with them. And the theme of this party was essentially a caricature of what they believed was to be like hip-hop and black culture. The whole thing was extremely distasteful, it obviously sucked so bad, and they knew it was wrong, because before the live stream even started, they were like, I hope people don't stop standing us because of this. Why would they not stand you because of it? Because you know you're doing something wrong. But they're still gonna get away with it, because K-pop specifically has breeded a culture right now that I see so much, where basically these fans think they have to defend every single thing that their favorite artist is doing. And they also have to be quick to throw other people under the bus because it just saves their asses. Look, if they do rightfully take accountability and take the correct hits that they deserve, then cool, I'm all for that. I encourage it. We want that. We need growth in this community. And, just as a whole. But if they don't do anything about it and sweep it under the rug, I would not be surprised. And before I get the comments, yes, you guys can see the posters. Yes, I am a BTS fan. Yes, I am aware what they've done as well. Yes, I know it was wrong, and I don't condone that behavior. I don't like that it happened, and I hate it. It was 100% wrong. Do I think they've grown as people? Yes, 100%. I don't think we would see them doing anything that they've done in the past today. But it's not my place to forgive and forget. It's just my place to acknowledge that it happened and say it wasn't right. And it's also on me and all other fans to hold everybody accountable. And while I have y'all here, I want to mention that I saw a few people saying, oh, if you're black and you like K-pop, then you're against your own culture and everything because they're so racist. How could you like a genre that's just filled with racist people? It's not a black person's job to stay away from the K-pop space just because the K-pop space was racist towards them. It's everyone else in that space's job to stop being racist. That's it. Final note, I will say that for the Kiss of Life live stream, there was a part where they were like imitating cholas, I believe. One of them called the other member Taco Bell. I'm assuming her name is Belle, I don't know. The way she spoke and moved, I think she was trying to imitate the, like, toxic, spicy Latina stereotype. And I saw a lot of people being like, well, I'm Latino and it doesn't bother me. You guys are just so sensitive. I thought it was funny. I saw someone call that joke genius. Are we serious? Genius? Taco Bell is peak joke genius to you? This is why accountability never happens. Nobody's taking accountability anymore because we're treating everything like a joke.
Stans is probably the best example of Black appreciation in K-pop. It hopped on solo stages in Japan in front of 19,000 people, and 4 out of the 5 members performed R&B songs. Danielle performed TLC, Hani performed Ghost Town DJs, Hey performed SWV, okay Hey, and Faeiryne performed The Internet. The Internet! Oh. Just an immaculate collection of Black R&B songs.
I swear, Black people are the only group of people you could play with like this. Black people fall for the bait every fucking time. Like, I see why, like, companies, like, completely use Black people to get what they need out of Black people and then move on the side and get to the market they really need to get with. But Black people, I realize, like, unfortunately, I know it's with us, it's like, oh, we really do seek validation. Like, when we cry out about the, like, how we're being mistreated or whatever, it's not that we're looking for better opportunities. Oh, we want to be appreciated. We want to be validated. Fuck validating ourselves. We're going to want validation from somebody else. Oh my God, these Asian girls are like singing SWV. Like, I feel so seen. Like, what the fuck? And I notice in music, like, this works all the time. Like, whenever you have a white person who can kind of do a riff, say like JoJo, or an Asian person who, can, like, covers Black people music and does it well enough, Black people eat that shit up, okay? But then put a Black artist up there that can do the same shit. Y'all don't give a fuck, okay? For example, right? A lot of people I've been seeing have been having commentary about Tate McRae and that, oh, she doesn't wow Black people because, you know, we grew up with this and that, and like, you have Tate McRae, but Normani doesn't get the respect she should get. And, well, she doesn't get the respect she should get because Black people don't listen to her music. Like, of course she's not going to get pushed when her own people don't listen to her shit. So if y'all not listen to it, why would she get pushed? And same with Victoria Monet. When it comes to that Tate McRae situation or conversation, people bring up Victoria Monet. Well, seeing that y'all love hearing people sing her songs as long as she's not singing it, yeah, like, y'all love to act like y'all support each other, but y'all don't. And the world knows that. Marketing teams know you don't support each other, baby. Duh. Like, come on, that was Victoria Monet's biggest issue, is that y'all loved all the songs she wrote as long as she wasn't singing them. So it's just very weird to, like, come on in and just see y'all, like, hype all these people up because, oh my God, they appreciate Black culture. And this is why, unfortunately, it's the truth. Most Black people, especially America, it shows y'all do not ever go anywhere outside of your country, because if you did, you would realize Black culture is, like, Black American culture is the #1 culture in the world. Like, when you come to Korea, which is where I'm at right now, obviously, everything from how they dress, how they style, how their music goes is Black. Like, because the one thing the world loves is Black culture. Once again, as long as, just like how Victoria Monet, everybody loves her music as long as she's not the one singing her music. Well, everybody loves Black culture as long as a Black person isn't the person doing the culture. Like, duh. Like, even Black people run off of that, because here you go, have a girl talking about some, New Jeans, they was covering the internet Sid. Okay. Got culture in you. Like, y'all are so pathetic sometimes. Like, girl, like, I just see why marketing teams use Black people to get what they want, because it's so easy to appease y'all and to get y'all to, like, support somebody. And then when you realize how they really feel about you, then y'all all of a sudden y'all want to turn around and, oh no, like, fuck that person, like, bitch. But it was all, they're covering SWV. Okay, auntie. Like, y'all so fucking stupid. Like, it's giving very much, Master letting us in the big house. He gonna treat us right now. Thank you, man. Like, that, it's just giving, like, like, the validation got to stop. Like, I'm so sorry. And I'm gonna just finish it with this. All you're saying when y'all do all this, oh yeah, New Jeans, yeah, they appreciate us. all you're saying is, yes, cosign. Y'all have our cosign to go ahead and take our swag, our style, our sound, and do it your way and become 20 times more successful than we'll ever do it. Yay!
So I have a quick question to some of you Black K-pop stans. Why are you so okay with being disrespected? So I posted a video yesterday sharing my thoughts on the whole Blackpink situation right now as a Black fan regarding them saying the N-word. So you can go and watch that video if you want to hear my thoughts and what I think of that situation, because I make it very clear in that video. This video is going to be directed at Black K-pop stans that in my comment section actively enabling these non-Black fans to not only disrespect and degrade us, but also making it very easy for them to do so. So I just want to make something very, very clear. Dear Black K-pop fans that are coming on the internet and claiming that they do not care that the Blackpink members said the N-word, guess what? It is not about you. Before I even get into really what I want to say in this video, as a Black fan, you should care, because by you not caring, it shows both a disconnect from your race and identity and also a lack of fucking self-respect. If as a Black fan you are truly okay with letting these non-Black individuals use that word, regardless of your love or admiration for these people, where is your dignity and your own self-worth? Where is it? As a Black person, that word is simply too heavy of a word, holds too much weight and power for you to simply not care. And I didn't realize I would have to verbally say this, but this issue isn't about individualism. It's not about you or me. It's about the bigger picture. I don't care how you personally feel about this issue. Like I said, it's not about you. You need to use your voice and speak out and advocate for other Black people within the K-pop industry, especially knowing how we get treated within these spaces, both by artists and fans and these companies. You need to speak up when shit like this happen, especially with a big ass group like Blackpink, because it means that we will get a bigger platform to advocate for ourselves. So put aside your little feelings for 1 second and think of the bigger picture and use your voice. Nobody's telling you to make a video, but at least don't be in the comment sections being like, oh, I don't care, because you doing that enables them to feel some type of way and be like, well, if they don't care, why should we? They already don't care. Certainly don't need you to be coming online and verbally telling them you don't care, because how does that look? That's why we will continue to see idols being exposed day after day for not only saying that word, but also taking part in cultural appropriation, because y'all don't care, and you should. We have seen countless examples where K-pop idols have been very quick to issue an apology or a statement regarding something that made their people upset, their people angry. So if they don't want to acknowledge this, what is that saying? They really just don't care. I didn't mention this in the first video that I made, but the Blackpink girls are now in a position where they have their own companies. They are able to speak out on these type of situations, and they can. Because a lot of people on my comment section like to say, well, age was an issue, restrictions were the issue, they were being controlled, which is so false, but whatever. Now that they're not being controlled, now that they have freedom, now that they can actually speak out, what is stopping them from speaking out? An apology is very much needed because it will show character and growth, and it is deserved. So I really hope they do give us one, and if they don't, well, that will be very unfortunate.
People always comfort Black K-pop fans when we're calling out anti-blackness done by K-pop idols by saying, oh, well, Black people are into Korean culture. But we're not pretending to be Korean. Korean idols and Korean people will literally pretend to be Black. They will change how they speak. They will change how they wear their hair. They will change the texture of their hair. They will change their wardrobe and everything else to try to be like us. They want our rhythm, but not our blues. And just like Megan said, fake ass accents. Like, y'all put this shit on. Y'all say the N-word and then think Black people are supposed to be okay with it. Y'all don't care about Black people's feelings. And I'm just tired of it. And I can't. There's no excuses for it, especially when you're an idol that came from America. Girl, spare me. I'm so tired of this. We need to do something now.
I saw this Kiss of Life picture earlier. I was like, yeah, part of the course. Fork, spoon, knife, found in kitchen. But you see that they had a picture, a random picture of motherfuckers
these the niggas we cosplaying. I must say, wow, like did you Google black men chains? Hood niggas 2007. If we keep it completely honest, if we stay completely true to ourselves, what is the difference of them doing this live and the way that like 80% of K-pop music videos go? The outfits, the black scents. If I'm being completely honest, one of the reasons I didn't like aezhuh pressing that much, even like the live show, is because they was like, we still gotta let them know we hood and hip hop though. Nothing says Sin City like a little YN outfit with a chain. Legitimately, I was like, damn, we can't have nothing. Apparently G-Dragon was playing Not Like Us at his concert. And on Twitter, I was like, not the man who did blackface jocking, they not like us, sir, you are them. And then somebody was like, you stand NCT, shut up. Low key, dragged me a little bit. But here's the thing, if it was like an NCT concert and they started playing Not Like Us, I'd be like, hey, you're them. Cut it off. They're on Twitter saying black K-pop fans have low racial self-esteem, which they've always said. They've always said that. And like, I've never argued against them. One, because I know who I am, but two, I know what they're talking about. Like, I know why they got there. Every single day, y'all prove the Afro-Pressum is right, which is sad for me because I want to be an Afro-futurist. But every day, y'all prove the Afro-Pressum is right.